Welcome to This Explainer. Stay informed and in control of your benefits. Learn the exact steps to check your North Dakota EBT balance online and never face surprises at the checkout again.
Imagine walking right up to the register. Your cart is just totally packed with groceries, and you know with absolute certainty exactly what your balance is before the cashier even scans a single item. Honestly, no anxiety, no guessing games, just complete peace of mind. So let's unlock that empowerment today, shall we?
Okay, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to quickly cover EBT basics and importance, walk through a step-by-step online guide, look at some alternative balance checks, touch on troubleshooting common issues, review EBT security best practices, and finally look at the power of regular checking. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. EBT Basics and Importance. Really getting a handle on the mechanics here is going to make the rest of the process incredibly intuitive.
So, EBT stands for Electronic Benefits Transfer. Now, I want you to think of this system exactly like a regular digital bank account. It's just where your North Dakota Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP benefits, are deposited. Just like you wouldn't blindly swipe your debit card without knowing your checking account balance, you really shouldn't shop without checking your EBT balance. If you treat this just like a standard banking tool, checking your balance just becomes this totally normal, everyday habit. Plus, it's absolutely the #1 way to prevent your card from getting declined at the worst possible moment. Now, whether your card features that really familiar North Dakota sunset landscape, or maybe you have the older one featuring the state capitol building, this plastic card is literally your physical key to accessing those digital funds. It connects directly to your account at any authorized retailer across the state, and actually across the country. That's right, even though it's a North Dakota card, it works anywhere that accepts SNAP. Pretty cool, right? All right, Section 2, our step-by-step online guide. Let's move to the main event here. Getting this set up literally takes just a few minutes, but man, the payoff lasts for as long as you have the card. You're just going to need an internet connection and your smartphone, a tablet, or a computer. So, if you're using your smartphone, go ahead and open up the Apple App Store or Google Play and search for exactly this, EBT Edge, all one word. You're going to want to lock in on that specific kind of egg-shaped logo with the lowercase e and the capital E. Make sure you grab this one because downloading the official app guarantees you're using the secure, state-approved portal and not some sketchy third-party copycat.
Okay, once you've got the app installed, or if you prefer just using a computer browser at ebteach.com, here are your steps. Step 1, open up the platform. Step 2, if it's your very first time, you'll just click Register to create your user ID and a secure password. Seriously, make sure it's a strong password that you aren't using anywhere else. And finally, Step 3. Once you're logged in, just navigate to My Account list and tap on your card. It's really that simple. And remember, setting up this account is just a one-and-done deal. Once you do it, you've got instant access to your balance forever.
Oh, and here is a fantastic tip for you app users out there. The EBT Edge app actually supports modern biometrics. That means you can securely log in using Face ID or Touch ID, totally skipping the password for future logins. It makes checking your balance incredibly fast and super secure. I mean, it literally takes 2 seconds while you're just walking down the grocery aisle. Moving on to Section 3, Alternative Balance Check Methods. Because, hey, what if the internet goes down? Or what if you just don't have a smartphone handy when you desperately need to know your balance? Don't worry, we've got you covered. The crucial takeaway here is that you are never completely locked out of your information. You always have reliable backup methods. First up, you can always call the official customer service helpline at 1-800-630-4655. You just punch in your 16-digit card number and an automated voice reads your balance to you right away. Second, and this is a great one, just check the bottom of your last grocery receipt. Your remaining balance is usually printed right there at the bottom. And finally, you can actually do a balance inquiry at any point-of-sale terminal that displays the Quest logo.
All right, Section 4, Troubleshooting Common Issues. Let's face it, even with the absolute best preparation, technology can sometimes throw us a massive curveball right at the cash register. It happens to the best of us.
You might want to grab a screenshot of this so you can easily cross-reference these error messages later. For instance, a viewer recently told us they literally abandoned a full grocery cart because of an invalid PIN error, only to realize later they just, typed it in way too fast. So if you see invalid PIN, just pause, take a breath, and carefully try again. Now, if it says not sufficient funds or NSF, that just means your balance is lower than your purchase total. And if you get invalid card, the card's magnetic strip is probably damaged and you're going to need to request a replacement.
One of the most powerful tools inside the app is understanding the difference between freezing and replacing your card. Let's say you can't find your card, but you're pretty sure you just left it in the car or maybe a different jacket pocket. You can use the app to temporarily freeze the card. Then, when you find it, you just unfreeze it instantly. But on the flip side, if you know for an absolute fact it fell out of your pocket downtown or someone stole it, you've got to officially hit replace. That permanently cancels it and gets a new one mailed to you. It's such a brilliant, flexible system.
Section 5. EBT Security Best Practices. Let's go ahead and upgrade you to an EBT Security Pro. We really need to proactively protect your benefits from electronic skimming and fraud, because unfortunately, those are very real issues out there today. Inside that EBT Edge app, right under Protect My Account, you literally have these toggle switches. You can flip a switch to instantly block all out-of-state transactions, or even block all internet transactions. Honestly, if you live in North Dakota and only ever shop at your local store, turn those blocks on. It stops thieves dead in their tracks if they somehow manage to clone your card and try to buy something across the country.
Beyond those app toggles, definitely follow these best practices. First, change your PIN often. And please, don't use your birth year or 1234. Next, actually call customer service and ask them to add an extra security code. This acts like a secondary password that's required before anyone can change your PIN or cancel your card. It's a massive layer of defense. Also, when you're at the store, maybe avoid the self-checkout if the card reader looks loose or tampered with in any way, because that's exactly where skimmers like to hide. And lastly, keep that card away from magnets, direct sunlight, and yes, microwaves so the magnetic strip doesn't get wiped.
Section 6. The power of regular checking. We're bringing it all together now to talk about why making balance checks a regular habit isn't just about avoiding a declined card, it's actually incredibly empowering.
The number one, here's the thing. North Dakota EBT benefits reload on the first of every single month by 7 a.m. Central Time. It honestly doesn't matter if the first falls on a weekend or a holiday, those funds are going to be there. And because it's so incredibly predictable, the first of the month is just the absolute perfect trigger day to open up your app and verify that deposit.
Now, here is a really crucial detail that a lot of folks miss. Unused benefits actually roll over from month to month, which is fantastic for building up a little reserve. However, if your account is completely inactive for 274 days, meaning you haven't checked it or used it at all in that time, you'll lose those funds entirely. They just get removed. So, regular checking guarantees you stay active and never accidentally lose access to the benefits you rightfully have.
So, I leave you with this thought. Now that you have the exact tools and the knowledge, are you going to take control today? Will you download the EBT Edge app and officially secure your peace of mind? I'd say take a moment right now to set it up. And hey, if you have any questions or maybe some tips of your own, definitely drop them in the comments below. We always love hearing how you all navigate the system. Finally, just a quick note. This explainer aims to provide accurate and current guidance based on the latest available information. But you should always verify specific details with official North Dakota Health and Human Services sources or directly at ebtedge.com, just because processes and websites can update over time. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to happy, confident shopping.